Hi, welcome to Where in the World Was Global Awakening in 2013. Did you know that Global Awakening traveled to 11 different countries and went on 15 different trips? Some of the countries that they visited was Taiwan, Singapore, China, Honduras, Sweden and England. They went to Brazil a few times. They went to Mozambique a couple times, Germany and New Zealand. Amazing to think about all the different nations that were impacted in 2013. Here are some fun facts. 605 team members went on these trips with Global Awakening. People from all over the world joined Global Awakening so that they could go and to receive their own impartations, to be able to lay hands on the sick, to be able to pray for people and their eyes open up when they were once blind, and to lay hands on individuals who may have never even heard before and then now they're hearing. Did you know that for Youth Power Invasion, just that trip alone, there were 2,941 physical healings. There were 2,800 sovereign healings. In September of Brazil in 2013, 62 deaf ears opened, 35 tumors disappeared, and 11 lame walking. How about October Brazil? 110 tumors had disappeared on that 1 week trip. Gosh, it's so amazing to think about, to reminisce God's faithfulness, to reminisce about where we were in certain years, and to hear the amazing things that God's done. Check out these pictures here. Youth Power Invasion. A couple pictures here from that trip. How about Brazil? Here are a few pictures from the different Brazil trips from 2013. Do you have any pictures? Would you like to share? If so, comment below. At this time, I'm going to have my friend Kyle chime in with some testimonies. Just a few testimonies that had happened in 2013.
Hey everyone, 2013 was a great year and I have some awesome testimonies to share. So let's get to it. In Taiwan, a man came up for prayer who was atheist and had issues in his kidneys and was deaf in both ears. The man wanted prayer for his kidneys first, but the team member felt like God said that this was already finished, so he moved on to the ears. The team member commanded the ears to hear and snapped next to his ears. Miraculously, the man started to hear again. So the team member continued to pray and snapped again. This time, he could hear even more. So the man took out his hearing aids. He didn't need them. Both were overwhelmed by the love of Jesus, and the man even accepted Christ soon after. In New Zealand, a man came up for prayer who had sinus issues for a long time. So the team member started to pray, and the man felt drilling up his nose. He then saw a light, and then suddenly he could smell. He was healed, and he felt like God was doing something in his life and giving him peace. In Brazil, there was a woman who had pain in her feet for 15 years, but she didn't know the cause. The team member prayed for about a minute, and the woman was 80% better. They prayed one more time, and the pain was completely gone. How awesome is it that in 1 minute, God can restore something that was in pain for over 15 years? Finally, on our Sweden and England trip, team members got to pray for a man who was about 60 years old and 30 years earlier had been a fisherman. While on the job, a rope struck his left eye and left him blind. So the team member had the man put his hand on his eye, and the team member covered up his hand. They prayed a short prayer and commanded all the sight to come back. The man suddenly went weak in the knees. He removed his hand and started jumping up and down as he realized that he could see. His son even joined in, and they were both there jumping and screaming and so excited about what God did. That's the last testimony I want to share with you, so I'm going to turn it back to you, Shelley.
Kyle, thank you so much for sharing those testimonies. Oh my gosh, what an incredible, amazing miracles and healings that had happened. on some of those trips? Do you have testimonies from 2013? Did you go on any of the trips with Global Awakening in 2013? If you did, we would love to hear from you. And I'm sure anyone else who was looking at this video on this Facebook page would love to hear your testimonies or any pictures or videos that you have from 2013. Thanks for watching. Where in the world was Global Awakening?